Hi guys, Captain Alfred here. We're gonna do a review of a TV show I watched. Episode 3, The Labyrinth, Castelvania. Hope you enjoy. Captain Alfred presents. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Anyway, we begin with Simon or Trevor Belmont. Sorry, I forgot. I remember the first one of the family, but yeah. Trevor Belmont. And he goes down the catacombs after the grandchild of what was it again? The old man speaker. Yeah. The grandchild of the old man speaker, basically. And he discovers that the technology under the catacombs is a bit too sufficient for this town. And it's Dracula's technology, which he has heard and actually read about in his old scriptures. Sorry, 2 seconds. Perfect. In his old scriptures of his family, passed down from generation to generation. After every time they've gone into that goddamn castle. Which I think is a lot of time. I wonder if they stole some silvery or stuff. Yeah, they must have stole stuff. Anyway, no mind. Though, he goes down in the catacombs, or in the labyrinth catacomb of Castelvania, or not Castelvania, I mean, yeah. The town.
The city names is Gressit.
The Gressit's catacombs. Anyway, he finally discovers what is the problem and who has stopped the search, or who has, basically he found the person he needed to find. He found the grandchild of the speaker. Mm-hmm. And she was turned into stone. But then later we discovered what was turning her into stone. And that was a laser dye Cyclops. Just by hearing that name, I get reminded of Cyclops from the X-Men. Though this one didn't have a good fate in the end of the battle. But he fighted and Clever Belmont, or Trevor Belmont, kinda clever. He talked about a lot of stuff, his cape got torn into stone a bit, and he said, oh shit, I am in a hard mess right now. And it's fun. It's just enjoyable Castlevania action. Pretty good, pretty good. He does a parkour action, he jumps on the statue of the grandchild, and jumps on her shoulder and just like, woo! And then like do a karate kick to the sword, to his own sword. Oh, first he stabs the giant like this. He stabs it like, no! And the giant like, I don't care, it's nothing. And then he like, my trusty whip! And then he like, shoo! Gets the whip like, and gets the sword, grabs the whip around, or wait, the whip grabs around the sword. And does this. And he takes it out. And then he takes it out again. And throws it into the giant's eye. While doing cool parkour on our main protagonist's, on our side protagonist's back. Which is the one he needs to save. Jumping on her shoulder and shit, yeah. I would say this. If I was her, I would be really pissed. Because that guy, Trevor Belmont, is pretty heavy. He's kind of muscled, but I think he has, like, by his muscle bones and everything, I think he is pretty heavy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, though, he does a cool parkour shit. Hope you enjoy, but he does a cool thing. I will show you how it looked. He does a cool parkour thing and stabs the giant in the eye like this. And then the giant like, oh no, my eye, I'm bleeding. And then and then he died. Yeah, the giant died. But a pretty cool parkour action. If you want to see it, you can see it for yourself on Netflix if you want. But anyway, pretty cool parkour action. No bad in that. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, no problem. Anyway, hope you enjoy. After that, he rescues her. And also, during the fight, one of the other Seekers was already dead and turning to bits. That guy, after that curse is broken, that guy is a pile of meat. Nothing more, nothing less. And she gets she survived, and she's like, oh, yeah, she vomits after that, and like, and then she says who she is, and then also Belmont quotes a pretty nice, he's a bit sassy. He's like, I didn't know that speakers, I didn't know that speakers dressed up their girls as boys, because he's like, yeah, that's not a good idea, I think. But she says it's kind of a convenient idea, because then they mistake him for a boy, which then they leave her alone. That's kind of smart thing, actually. To be fair, that's kind of smart. Disguises, and also she says... 2 seconds. Perfect. But also she tells that... okay, let me go up a bit more higher. Yes, good. She also tells that it's kind of convenient, because then no one will know if you're a Czech. Because the robes hide you, basically. We could say. Your features, we could say. The womanly features. Anyway, though, hope you enjoy. But it's kind of smart idea if you think about it. You don't know which people you're gonna meet around the world in this fantasy world, medieval Europe type of thing. You don't know which people you're gonna meet. You don't know if they are friendly or if they are hostile, so could make sense. Anyway, though, we continue with the quest, and Trevor Belmont sends her back up to his grandpa, and she says like, no, I want to go explore, I want to know about the legendary soldier and blah blah blah, and he's like, you can be my guest, you can wish if you're gonna go down here, but I promised your goddamn grandpa to get you back here, to get you back, to leave this town, so he can leave without bothering me. And he's like, she's like, can we do a deal? You take up me to my grandpa, or you take me up to my grandpa, and then I will go down here. He's like, fine, you can do that. Fine. Go and get killed again. I will not save you this time. To be fair, I am kind of a Trevor Belmont here. I want cash, and I want a beer, and I want food. And if I was from Trevor Belmont... Wait, not Trevor. Trevor?
Trevor.
Yeah, alright. I said it right. Anyway, the thing is, remember, he has only eaten an apple at this point. And goddamn apple. Or he has not eaten anything at all. He came to the city to eat. And the only thing he ate was a piece of meat. And he's basically a man in his 20s. And that's not gonna satisfy his stomach. Anyway, though, they go up there, up top, and basically they do their hugs. 2 seconds. Basically they do their hugs, and he's like, I'm very thankful for you saving my granddaughter, and yada yada. Yeah, he talks a lot about other stuff. Also, I forgot to mention, the priest in this show is an asshole. Secondly, the priest is responsible for everything that is happening currently to the city. He killed Dracula's wife. That's a good idea, moron. I'm saying this. No, it's not a good idea. You don't mess with Dracula's wife. You don't kill her. In my opinion, though. Whatever. They get, they rescue her and stuff, and yeah. He is thankful, and then he's like, you need to leave. You promised me, damn it. So they actually leave. That's smart. And then later on, what happens later on, my sir?
TREVOR is summoned to the church by the local bishop.
Oh yeah, yes. No, he's not sent to the church of the local bishop. After he goes out of the Seeker's camp house, he is freaking assaulted by priests. That's, yes, genius. Not exactly assaulted. More, come with us or we will shoot you 100 arrows into your head and body and your butt and everything else, turning you into pincushion. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Turning you into a pincushion. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that priests would carry such weapons. Priests should supposed to be gentle and kind. Which is actually what they should be. But to be fair, this is kind of the Middle Ages. Kinda. In a fantasy world, but it couldn't make sense. Though to be fair, some priests were assholes back in the day. Not now. Maybe some, yeah. But back in the day, some were assholes. Or some were jerks. But anyway, they send him and they're like, you need to request to go to a priest. He has become an audience with you, my sir. And he's like, why can I not fucking decline? He's thinking. I think TREVOR Belmont is thinking, why can I not decline? Oh, sharp blades. That's why. Oh, what joke did he say? I forgot. He said, don't blame me if I burn down something. It's your own fault. You need to take responsibility for that one. Wasn't it something like that? He said a joke like, oh, don't blame me. Oh, you were the guy that lost your head. Not the head. Sorry. You were the guy that lost your finger. And the other guy was like, you made me lose my eye. And he's like, oh, I forgot. He's like smiling inside of his head. Secondly, he says, yeah, you know, I don't like priests at all. Pretty much I hate it. I don't like it much. Not me, guys, not me. I mean TREVOR Belmont. I mean Trevor, not me. Anyway, though, he goes to the church and the church priest says, you should leave, TREVOR Belmont. Your family is a curse, and basically shouts shit on him. And he's like, are you an asshole? Do you think that's Dracula's doing everything? Oh, it's you, huh? And it is him, actually. He tells him like, yeah, you killed Dracula's wife. That's a good idea, moron. Again, I say it again, but he's still a jerk. And this is actually Judge Frodo with a red cap. 2.3 million. Idiot. And psychopathic. And crazy. And everything else. Anyway, he says, I can restore your family in religion's honor. I can restore your family's duty and pride. But you can convince by joining my side or leaving this town at midnight. Or at sundown. Before sundown. Oh. Hope enjoy. Before sundown. And TREVOR Belmont says, screw you, man. Really. I'm gonna leave, but I'm not gonna leave just yet. Jackass. That's what I'm thinking he said. Yeah, he did. Wait, he said some, yeah, he said like, I will rule the land. And he's like, dude, are you serious? It's gonna be a vampire apocalypse here. Not gonna work. Not working. And then he leaves. And he's like, I could restore your family honor, if you only persuade. I have connections. And he said, oh, I have connections too, but I have connections higher up. Because the Belmont family actually uses religious symbols and stuff to defeat vampires and demons and monsters and such things. It's actually from the games. That's cool. But, I think this priest is kind of a jackass, You're basically de-equipping this guy. That's a good idea. How many peasants are gonna scream, help! Help! And, yeah. Oh, wait. They said to themselves, they don't want Belmont. They don't want Simon Belmont to save their asses. Whatever. He gets out of there and like, screw you, priest. Screw you. And then he's like, I will be the power. I am the church. He's like, when he talked to Belmont, it's like, we see his hand and he's like, I am the church. I am the Vatican. All of them will fall. Oh yeah, they were falling because the vampire, yeah. Because Dracula said, my minions, go outside and kill a lot of people.
My minions.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's technically what they are.
Yeah.
They're kind of expendable. Kinda. Anyway though, hope you enjoy. But the thing is, he said, I am the power. I am the one that will save them. And he's nuts. He's cuckoo nuts. Secondly, I forgot to mention, after Simon Belmont comes back to the Seeker camp, he says to them, this priest has gone walls nuts insane. Woods far away, deep, deep insane. In a new level of insaneness. In a new area of enlightenment. Insane. Yeah, that priest has gone far up the deep end with his ideas. Note to any priest. Wait, I already think you should know. Never do this. I think they know. Yes. Thank you. Anyway, I like the priest. He was pretty cool. He said, I have the... Yeah, he said slowly. He said, I am the church. I am the power. Isn't that what he said? He said it like this. I'm just gonna show you like this. I am the church. I am the power. And there, it actually gave me flashbacks to Judge Frodo from Notre Dame of Disney. That was terrifying. But cool at the same time. Actually, because if you think about it, Dracula is taking over the world or trying to destroy all the humankind. What was the land again?
Gressit.
Gressit, yes.
Gressit,
No, the other churches that he talked about. He talked about the other churches.
Wallachia.
Wallachia. Basically he says, I will be the ruler. I will be the only church that someone or that all will pray to. Basically, yeah, he has a good point because some of the cities are pretty fucked over right now. Hope you enjoy about them. By this point in the show, they are pretty dead. Dead or people that fled. And he said he will be the powerful, yeah.
So...
And also Simon Belmont like, yeah, this guy has gone the deep end. What did he say in the show? He sweared. He actually really sweared. He said, that guy has gone the deep, deep forest woods, never coming back. Deep mind end. Yeah, yes, what I said before. But anyway, I like that scene. And then they say, what should we do now? And he's like, yeah, I have a plan. So, he's like, plan number 1. All of you, down to the catacombs. SAP, now. Down to the labyrinth, now. And they're like, yeah, we should fight. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't have my pride anymore. I will not fight for this cause. And they're like, we should protect. We have our generations of families that protect people from these monsters. Says the old seeker and his grandchild. But he's like, I have no... What did he say about it? He said something that would basically do against him in the next episode. Something that will be referenced. Oh, I have no duties anymore. They don't want us. They don't want my protection. Then they will have none. Or something like that. Something that's gonna... Yeah, something that the old speaker guy said to him. It's gonna be reflecting back again. If you know what I mean. It's gonna reflect back.
No.
So, he goes out. He says, I'm gonna need a damn beer. I'm gonna need a damn really good beer right now. And then we hear the line... Wait, was that the line from last episode? Yeah, that was last episode. No, that wasn't.
No.
This is actually this one. Whatever, I like that line. I can say it again twice. Anyway, he's like, I want really a damn cooled beer. I really want a cold, fresh beer. And then when he goes out, he actually hears... He doesn't hear it, but... oh, yeah. The old man's... the grandpa's granddaughter says, oh, I can give him beer. I can just pee first and give him a bucket and say it's beer. And I'm like, what? You didn't go there, did you? You really went there, did you? And I'm like, what the... And then the grandpa is like, What was her name again? I forgot her name.
Grandparent?
The old priest. No.
Elder.
The elder. Yes, the elder. And what was her name?
Her granddaughter, his granddaughter name is Shifa.
Shifa. Anyway, Shifa, if I pronounce it wrong, I will find the text and put it on here. Wait. Thank you.
Shifa.
Thank you for that. I will show you the name right now. Here it is. Come on, focus, you stupid computer. There it is.
Shifa Belmontes.
Yeah, there you see the name. And that's her name. Anyway, though, she basically says, I can give him beer. Just give me a bucket and I can pee and then make... Yeah, he basically... What did she say again? Yeah, she said that. Sorry. Hope you enjoy anyway. Yeah, she basically said, oh, I can give him beer. Just give me a bucket and pee. So I can pee on it and say, oh, this is beer. Drink it. And I'm like, you didn't go there. As I said again, she didn't go there. And then the grandpa's like, hey, stop saying that. Come on. Seriously. That's a bit jerk. Oh, wait. That's douchebag. Though, to be fair, I think he's so thirsty, he wouldn't even mind. I think he wouldn't even mind it. Oh, wait, he would. He would vomit. That's what I think. I said it before anyway, but I can still not leave that scene out of my head.
Okay, next.
Anyway, we'll continue.
So the speaker.
How long is the video? Not so long.
Not so long.
Okay.
So the speakers
go down to the catacomb, as I said before. And then we hear the evil protesters. And the priest saying, open the door! Time to rid the Seekers, so we can be free from the evil curse of Dracula. And then Simon Belmont is right there, and they're like trying to chop it down, and like, down! Where are the Seekers? And he's like, screw your ass! Screw your ass! Oh, it's in this episode actually, I forgot. That was the second one. The one with I will not help. I forgot.
What here? In the suit.
Okay, whatever, it's basically that he will be a good guy, or not a good guy, more of a, he will do his duty even if they are assholeish humans. Yeah, even if they're assholeish humans. Anyway, he says, I should protect people of Valencia. I will protect people. My family has protected for generations without even a smear of thanks or money. Maybe sometimes. And maybe sometimes thanks. But we have done it without much of we want stuff in return. They want some stuff, yeah. But, they have done it kind of cheap and free for everyone to live. And then we see his classic... I forgot to mention that. We see the classic symbol of the Belmont family. Or the more modern symbol of the video games. Pretty cool. Pretty cool symbol. I think you've seen it if you watched it on Netflix, so you know. And he will protect, and the priest is like, oh, gonna fight us, huh? Come on! Give us the Seekers for once! I like their accents, though. To be fair, the bad guys have cool accents. And it's actually channel FRODO Raider that has done this animation. Sorry. Amazing. Yes, amazing. So, though to be fair, I've been watching them for 5 or 6 years on YouTube, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, though, he basically fights them a bit. Or the episode's ended.
Oh, Trevor has them hiding in the Cyclops channel.
Yeah. Let me tell you that.
On the priestess leading the ball.
Let me tell that.
Okay.
You're just basically spoiling it for me now. Oh wait, not spoiling it, more. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this review. But the thing is, he basically sent them down to the Cyclops, and one of the guys actually said, the guy that I would call Steven, he said, oh, that Cyclops is moving! God damn it, it's moving! And it's the eye moving a bit, twitching, after he got stabbed in the eye, bleeding the Cyclops, I mean. And they were hiding down there. That's the best safe place to hide, but whatever. Anywhere else it works. And then he beats the crap out of the priest like no shit else. And he talks to the mob like, yeah, you're assholes, you know? Are you serious? Are you gonna follow these bastards? Come on! Secondly, the irony, or... why did I say that? That's not even a word. The irony. The irony is that when he throws the axe, he does like a 360-degree throw. He does like this. Whoosh! He must be an athlete. No questions. Hope you enjoy the video. Oh, I'm gonna put my hat on. He must be an athlete. Anyway, the athlete, Trevor Belmont, he throws the freaking axe like it would be a goddamn frisbee right up top at I think it's a structure that holds up some form of lead or building materials, and throws it down like a cross part of it. And it looks like a cross, so it's falling down on the people, and they're like, oh my god, the cross! The cross is falling down on us! Run! And they're like, ah, please let me run! And then they run away.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens later, my good sir?
The episode is...
Oh, the episode ends after that. Yeah, the episode ends, and episode 4 is the final chapter versus Trevor Belmont versus Dracula's army. Next time, at Wiedersehen. Toodaloo. Hey do.